Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome all of you to G1 class. We will start our class with starting prayer. Can I please have a student on mic?
Assalamu alaikum. Can I request G711 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
I'll call another student.
Sure.
Request G833 to unmute their mic.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Can you please recite the prayer in front of you after A'udhu Billah and Bismillah?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Allahumma.
Okay, is it okay if I recite A'udhu Billah and Bismillah and you recite after me first?
Yes.
A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Can you read the translation?
I seek refuge with Allah from Satan the rejected.
Jazakumullah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Translation, please.
In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful.
Jazakumullah. We will now recite this prayer. I'll read it and you'll read after and then translation, okay? Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a.
Allahumma inni as'aluka ilma nafi'a. Manna fi'a.
Okay, let's try again. Allahumma. Read after me.
Allahumma
inni.
Allahumma
Inni.
As'aluka
ilman nafi'an.
fi'a.
Translation.
Oh Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge.
Okay, Jazakumullah. And this has been taken from Ibn Majah, hadith number 925. Okay. Do you know what is a hadith?
A hadith is the saying of the promised Messiah, the Holy Prophet.
Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Okay. Jazakumullah. It was very beautifully read. Okay. We will move to our lesson of the day. So previously, you basically learnt about long stretches, long strokes, Fatah, Ishbaya, Kasra, Ishbaya, Dhamma, Ishbaya. Today we're going to recap about those lessons. Today's lesson will be in Talimul-Quran. It's lesson number, we're going to revise lesson number 8, 9, and 10. All right. So
Assalamu alaikum.
wa alaikum assalam.
The host sent a message that if you would like me to unmute, and it didn't cut. So you probably called me, and it didn't come up the message to unmute, and it just came up. So
All right, no problem. You'll get a chance again because we will be practicing some exercises as well, okay?
Okay.
All right, Jazakumullah. Okay, so before we start, the link for today's attendance is sent in chat box. So can you please all go and open the link and mark your attendance over there? Today's lesson, we're going to start with long stretches. There are three types of long stretches: fatha, ishbaya, kasra, ishbaya, and dhamma ishbaya, vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma. Okay, so we're going to start with a vertical fatha. So when the stroke of fatha is vertically placed over a letter, it is called vertical fatha. In Urdu, we call it fatha ishbaya. In Arabic, a letter bearing a vertical fatha should be given double time as compared to fatha. That is completely 2 seconds or 2 counts. So this is very important to remember when it comes to vertical fatha, that you have done in your previous week the short stretches as well. So the first type of short stretch was fatha, and basically the time limit for that was 1 second or 1 count. But the difference now here with vertical fatha is double. The time is doubled, and it's basically 2 seconds or 2 counts. And the stroke of fatha is vertically placed over a letter, so that's when it is called vertical fatha, and that's what we need to remember for this. And we're going to come back to the exercise for each of these long stretches, but first it's better to revise. Okay, we'll move to vertical kasra this time. So when the stroke of kasra is vertically placed below a letter, it is called vertical kasra. So a letter bearing a vertical kasra should be stretched approximately to 2 counts or 2 seconds. Okay, so this is similar to a vertical fatha. The shape as well is going to be same, as we can see here in an example. So alif is bearing kasra under it, so we're going to give it 1 count, not more than that. But here alif is bearing a vertical kasra under it, so the time is doubled to 2 counts or 2 seconds. So that is the big difference. And the shape of vertical kasra is similar to vertical fatha, if we can see here. I'm sorry, I think my system is stuck. Okay, just give me a second, please. Sorry, my system was creating trouble that time. We're fine now. Okay, so we were talking about vertical fatha and vertical kasra. So vertical fatha looks like this. placed or vertically placed over a letter. This is the fatha, and when it is vertically placed over a letter, so it's basically vertical fatha, this is called, and the time is doubled to 2 seconds or 2 counts. And as you can see, it's similar to kasra ishbaya, vertical kasra, but only difference is that kasra, a vertical kasra is placed under a letter, but the time limit is same, 2 seconds to 2 counts. And if we move to dhamma ishbaya, which is inverted dhamma, so you can see that a normal dhamma looks like a miniature wow, you could say, over a letter, and the time limit for that is 1 second or 1 count. But when we talk about inverted dhamma, so when the stroke of simple dhamma is placed invertedly over a letter, it's called inverted dhamma, right here. Right here. So it is then inverted dhamma. Right. Right. So I hope this is, and the time basically for this is 2 seconds to 2 counts. I'm really sorry, my system is getting stuck again and again. I'm really sorry about that. Don't know, probably there's some issue with the internet. Okay. Right. I think if anybody has any questions so far, this was a quick recap about long stretches, inverted fatha, vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma. And if anybody has any question, can you please unmute and ask? Can you please if any student has any questions supporting teachers, so can you ask them to unmute themselves and ask?
Okay, if they raise their hands, I will unmute them.
Yes, students, if you have any question regarding vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma, so please raise your hands.
Okay, we've got a question here from
Okay.
Assalamu
745.
alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
My question is, how many seconds do you need to pronounce it for?
Are you asking about long stretches, long strokes?
Yes.
So all of them, as you might have seen right now, I showed on the screen as well, and I explained, it's 2 seconds or 2 counts. Okay, so it's doubled to short stretches. We stretch short strokes, which is fatha, kasra, and dhamma, for up to 1 second. But when it comes to long stretches, which is vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and inverted dhamma, time is doubled to 2 seconds or 2 counts. All right.
Okay.
Jazakumullah. Any other student?
G846.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. What's your question?
I did have a question this morning.
Okay, that's fine. If there are no more questions, then I think we should start practicing some exercise. So we'll start with exercise 8.1. And I'll read the first line of the exercise, and then we'll hold students on mic and practice with them. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن
Assalamu
الرحيم.
alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
MT, kindly practice exercise 10.3.
All right, okay. Okay. Ten 10.3. Okay, that's fine. Okay, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So as you can see, we've got two letters, similar sounding letters. So we're going to practice here. Ta, wo, tha, sa, sa, so, ha, like this. So the time is doubled because all of these letters in this first line have vertical fatha over them, and the time for vertical fatha is 2 seconds or 2 counts. So can I have a student on mic, please, to practice second line?
Can I request G807 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you please recite Tawuz and Tasmiyah and then start practicing line number 2?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Beautiful.
تا تو
Yes, this one.
ز
The, when you pronounce
ذا
it, the, your mouth is opened and the tongue between front two teeth. The, very softly.
ذا
Yeah.
ذا
Good. Can feel the difference in the pronunciation. Good. This one. Zwo.
ذو ذا ذا ذا
Za. Yeah, the way you read it over here, similar way. Za with little bit stress between front two teeth. Za with little stress. Zwo and za. Next one.
ذا
Here.
ذا
This one. Qo.
को का
Yeah, a clear difference. Qo is going to be pronounced thick compared to this. It's going to be pronounced with an open mouth. Ka, qo, little round mouth and thick pronunciation. And here we're going to open our mouth little, like slightly wide, and then we're going to pronounce it thick. Thin. Ka, qo, ka. Okay.
yes.
Jazakumullah. Another student.
Assalamu alaikum, MT. I just want to remind you that you should lead all the students in their exercises, and after this exercise at 6:30 you should move on to the next exercise.
Yes, sure.
So now I'll call the next student. Can I request G721 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam. I can't hear you properly.
Yeah, my speaker doesn't work that well. I don't know why.
Still can't hear you. I didn't understand what you said. Can you speak a bit louder?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. A little better. Yes. Can you after reciting Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah, can you practice this line with me?
Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Okay, that's fine. But let's try again. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
We should recite it really slowly, okay? Okay, can you start practicing this line with me?
Sa, sa,
Okay, so it's we're going to pronounce this letter sword with little thickness, swa, and this with an open mouth, ta, very softly.
so, ta, ka, ko,
Jazakumullah. Another student, please.
Can I request G805 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, maybe another student.
Can I request G810?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
I'll call another student.
Yes, please.
Can I request G765 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Can you please start practicing this line after Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. 2.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yes.
2.
No. Ta has vertical kasra under it.
Ta,
Ti.
ti,
So when there is kasra or vertical kasra under a letter, so the sound of that letter goes downwards. Ti.
ti,
Jazakumullah. Next one.
ta,
Okay, so this twa is having inverted dhamma over it. So when it's inverted dhamma or a dhamma, so the sound of that letter is round. Okay, your lips is round. The sound of that letter is round. Ooh,
u,
Jazakumullah, like this. Okay. Okay, try again here.
Fi. Shu.
Su, seen. The letter is seen, so it's bearing inverted dhamma over it. So we're going to pronounce it like su.
Su.
Yes, here.
Si.
Yeah.
So. Su.
Yeah.
He.
That's correct. Yes.
Who.
True. Try to pronounce this ha from like a bit the middle part of your throat. True.
Who.
Okay, better. Okay, Jazakumullah. Another student, please.
MT, the in charge Saiba would like to share her screen.
Okay, that's fine.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Jazakumullah students. If I may have a student on the mic, please.
Can I request G766 to unmute their mic?
G766, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. So, okay, sweetheart, we're just going to carry on practicing here. Can I just check with my support colleague? Did we just finish this letter or was it the previous one above? Wajiha?
It was not this one. It's not this exercise, I think. Yeah. Please go up a bit. Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was here.
No, the line underneath.
Okay. Okay, then, sweetheart. So let me just clear my screen for a little bit. Okay, sweetheart. So if you repeat with me from here, okay? Okay, then, sweetheart. So we've got two letters here which sound very similar. So let's have a listen to how they sound, yeah? Repeat with me. D. Mashallah. And now this one here. Do. Well done. So you know your tongue, make it really thick, fat and heavy, yeah? And round it up inside of your mouth and almost try to get your tongue to stop the air from coming out, okay? And then we try and make this sound. Very, very nice, mashallah. Okay, let's move on to here. The. Mashallah. Here, this one here. Z. Very nice. Let's move on here. The. Okay, so take your tongue, yeah, make it big, fat, thick and heavy, very floppy, yeah? And then bring the tip of it to your top teeth and then go the. Very nice. So now just make your tongue a little bit thicker. The. Okay, let's have a go at the next one here. The. Mashallah, very, very nice. Let's move on to here. Oh, very nice. Ku. Mashallah, very, very nice. Okay. Jazakumullah sweetheart. Allah Hafiz for now. If I can have another student to the mic, please. Allah Hafiz.
Can I request G717 to unmute their mic?
G717, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, darling. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, sweetheart. So we're practicing in this exercise letters which have very similar sort of sounds. but we need to make sure that we make the sounds as they're meant to be, okay? So this first one here is a hamza. So we make this sound as E. Very, very nice. All very clear, very nice. Okay, this is an ayn. So we say mashallah, beautiful. Okay, let's go to here. In the red. Si. Very, very nice. This one here. Fa. Very nice. Here. This is a kaf. So we say ki. Okay, very nice. So let's make this slightly softer. Ki. Okay, so in your mouth, you know where your tongue is going. It's touching the top of your mouth, isn't it? Like that. Just have a go at that. Just make that tongue touch the top of your mouth a little bit further along. Very nice. Just right. Okay, next one here. Oh. Okay, so with this one here, you take your tongue and the very back of it, just make it move backwards and close off your throat if you can. Oh. Very nice. Okay, and this one here. This is an ayn, so we say Okay, so one more time, listen really closely. Beautiful, mashallah. Next one here is a hamza, so we say very, very nice. Jazakumullah Sriha. Allah Hafiz for now.
Allah Hafiz.
Okay then, so before I hand back to the main teacher, if I can have one more student.
And I request G808 to unmute their mic.
G808, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to just do this first line here, okay? So if you repeat with me, darling, okay? And we're going to pay attention to the pronunciation of the letters in red, but we're also going to make sure that the timings on all of these strokes is done just right. 1 count for the short strokes and 2 counts for the vertical strokes, okay? B.
B.
B hai.
B hai.
B hai di.
B hai bi.
Well done. Okay. Dal di.
B hai di.
Well done. Okay. And one more time, but try not to make a jerking sound at the end. Okay. B hai di.
B hai bi.
Okay. Well done. Let's move on to here. Ba.
Ba.
Bali.
Bali.
Well done. Balighu.
Balighu.
Well done. Okay, this one here. A. Well done. Ata.
Ata.
Well done. Ataka.
Taka.
Well done. Okay, so we're going to go into here where there's 4 letters, but the same thing, okay? Ma.
Ma.
Well done. Masa.
Masa.
Masaji.
Masaji.
Well done. Masajida.
Masajida.
Well done. Okay, so you have all of these 4 letters. Read them by yourself and let's have a hear and pay attention to the timings, okay?
Ji.
This one. You have a go, darling.
Allah Hafiz.
No, Sriha, stay on the line. Yeah. If you read these letters now, by yourself.
Okay. Bihadi,
Well done.
balighu,
Okay then. So this is a vertical fatha, 2 counts. This is a kasra, 1 count. This is a dhamma, 1 count. Balighu.
balighu,
Well done. This one now, and pay attention to the strokes, okay?
ataka,
Mashallah, very nice. Okay, let's have a go at this one then.
masajida,
Mashallah, mashallah, very, very nice. Well done, Sriha. Jazakumullah. Okay, so if I now hand back to the main teacher, and if I can just ask the main teacher to lead the students through and then ask them to read afterwards.
Jazakumullah. Okay, so here, can I have another student, please?
So if I can ask you, you can share your own screen again now, okay?
Yeah, sure, okay.
While the main teacher is sharing her screen, I'd like to make an announcement that students who are changing their IDs when I call upon a student, kindly stop doing that. I will put you in the waiting room and we will email your parents. Okay, so I would like to remind whoever is doing that, please stop doing that. Jazakumullah.
Jazakumullah. Okay, for this line, can I have a student on mic, please?
Yes, can I request G7 28?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, so I'm going to read this line here. So you're going to practice it with me, and then afterwards you're going to try practicing it by yourself. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Jazakumullah. Okay, Bismillah. Yudo'afu.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Yuda'afu.
Yeah, so here we're having, in this word, we've got 4 letters. So the first letter just got dhamma over it. Okay, so we're going to stretch it to 1 count only. But the second letter is dod, and that's carrying vertical fatha over it. So we're going to stretch it or prolong it to 2 counts. And then again, we've got ain and fa, and they have short stretches. And as we remember from previous lessons, that all short stretches are stretched up to 1 count or 1 second. So that is why we're going to pronounce it like this. Yudo'afu.
Yuda'afu.
Yeah, correct. Izoma.
Izoma.
Ghayabati.
Ghayabati.
Yeah, here again, we've got 4 letters, a word of 4 letters. And again, we've got this red one, which is long, which is the long stretch. And then the black letters are with short stretches. So that is why the long stretch one, the letter which is carrying long stretch over it, which is vertical fatha, is basically prolonged for 2 counts, compared to the red letters, which is carrying short stretch over them, which is fatha and kasra. So up to 1 count. Ghayabati.
Ghayabati.
Good. Mata'u.
Mata'u.
Jazakumullah. Please try to practice this line by yourself.
Yuda'afu.
Excellent.
Izama.
Izwama.
Izama.
Yeah, this one.
Ghayabati.
Yes.
Mata'u.
Jazakumullah, very well done. Can I have another student, please?
Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah, Allah Hafiz.
Can I request G805 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. So I am going to read this line, okay, and I would like you to read it after me so that you have an idea and better understanding of the timing and the pronunciation of the letters, okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Maliki.
Maliki.
Yes, in this word, we've got 3 letters. The red one is carrying vertical fatha over it. So that's why we have prolonged ma to 2 counts. But liki, we read it quickly because it's got kasra, which is a short stretch, and we stretch it for up to 1 second. Maliki.
Maliki.
Good. Athari.
Afari.
Yeah, here first 2 letters are read because they are carrying vertical fatha over it, which is a long stretch. And the last word is carrying a short stretch. That's why it's only one, for up to 1 count, we've stretched it. So, athari.
Afari.
Jazakumullah. Here, this word, it's got 4 letters in it. So we're going to read it like khutuwati.
Khutuyati.
Let's try again. Khutuwati.
Khutuwati.
Yeah, good. Azara.
Azawa.
Yeah, Jazakumullah. Can you please try it by yourself now?
Maiti.
Yeah, this one. So basically, athari, that's the. Softly you're going to pronounce athari.
Asari.
Yeah, good. This one.
Khutusati.
Okay, so basically because ho and po, both of them have dhamma over it, which is a short stretch. So we're going to stretch them only for 1 second, not more than that. Khutuwati.
Khutuwati.
Excellent, just like this. Good. And this one.
Zara.
Zaro, that's raw. Zaro.
Zara.
Azaro.
Azara.
Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for now. Can I have another student, please?
Can I request G809 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good too. Jazakumullah for asking. Okay, would you like to practice with me this line? So I'm going to read the word out, and I'd like you to read it after me so that you have better understanding of pronunciation of the letters and of the timing as well. Okay?
Okay.
Baswarihi.
Basarahi.
Okay, let's try again and pay a closer look to the letters and the strokes. So basically, there are 4 letters in this word. First letter is carrying fatah. The second one is also carrying fatah. And the third one is carrying kasra. All these first 3 black letters are carrying short stretches. So only for 1 second, we're going to stretch them. However, the red one, the red letter is carrying a long stretch under it, which is vertical kasra. So the time is doubled for it. It's 2 seconds. So we're going to pronounce this whole word as baswarihi.
Baswarahi.
Yes.
Baswarihi.
Excellent. Just like that. Good. Okay. This one. Amana.
Amana.
Excellent. Ma'abi.
Ma'abi.
Ali.
Ali.
Very well done. Okay. Would you like to try it by your own self?
Okay. Baswarihi.
Okay, so baswa, we're not going to stretch it for more than a second, okay? Baswarihi.
Baswarihi.
Yeah, try to read it all together.
Baswarihi.
Well done. This one,
Amana.
good.
Malabi.
No, that's meme. So meme got fatah ma, but that's alif with it. Okay, ma'abi.
Ma'abi.
Great. This one,
Ali.
very good. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for right now. Okay,
Can my brother come up?
sure, that's fine. For the next line, your brother can practice with me.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Okay, so I'm going to practice it with you, okay?
Excuse me, my number is G808.
G808. Do we have the student on the list already?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Jazakumullah. Okay, so practice it with me. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Atharaka.
Saruka.
Okay, good. Ayatuka.
Yatuka.
Let me move this bit. Okay. Atahumu.
Atahumu.
Good. Fa'atahumu.
Fa'atahumu.
Jazakumullah. So basically, as you can see in this last line, we've got all words which is basically there are 4 letters in these all words, and the red ones have vertical fatah on them. So the time limit will be doubled, 2 seconds. But all the black ones are with short stretches. So time limit for them is 1 second. Okay. So now, would you please like to try to practice it by yourself?
Okay. Asaruti.
No. Let's try this way. Atharaka.
Asaruka.
Yeah, raw. That's raw.
Ruka.
Okay, this one.
Ayatuka.
Okay, that's correct. But because alif is carrying the vertical fatah, so time for that is 2 seconds. So slightly longer. Ayatuka.
Ayatuka.
Jazakumullah. And this one.
Atahumu.
Yeah, this one.
فلا تهم.
Okay, so let's try this one again. So fa doesn't have lam with it, it has alif with it. So fa'atahumu.
فآتاهم.
Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz for right now.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, okay, before we move ahead, I would like to remind you to please do not forget to fill your attendance form, which is in the chat box. Okay, let's recap about today's lesson. So today's lesson was about long stretches. So vertical fatha, vertical kasra, and vertical dhamma. Okay, so vertical fatha is always placed vertically over a letter. Okay, and we basically prolong it for 2 seconds or 2 counts. Similarly, for vertical kasra, it is also vertically placed below a letter, and the time limit for that also is 2 seconds, 2 counts. And then we have inverted dhamma. So basically it is placed invertedly over a letter. Okay, and then time limit for that is again 2 seconds or 2 counts, and we do not prolong it more than that. So that's what we have practiced today. Very well. Okay, as we are approaching at the end of the lesson, so I'd like to remind you to again fill your attendance forms, which are shared in the chat box. And let's go over homework. So you need to practice exercise 10.4, which is right here, I guess. I can show you. Yes, which is this one. Page number of Talimul-Quran is 58. So this is the page number, Talimul-Quran 58. And the exercise number is 10.4 here. Okay. So this is what we have practiced as well today. But this is your homework as well. So basically pay close attention when you're practicing, pay close attention to the timing, that all long stretches are prolonged for 2 seconds or 2 counts, okay? And also remember that also short stretches are stretched up to 1 count. So this is your homework, okay? So now we'll go to our closing prayer. So can I have a student on mic, please?
Can I request G728 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Apologies. Can I request G782 to unmute their mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
I think they're unable to unmute themselves.
Okay, another student.
G794.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Okay, so we're here for reading reciting the prayer after Holy Quran. So A'udhu Billah, after, can you please recite it after me? Okay.
Okay.
A'udhu Billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Allahumma arhamni Bil-Qur'anil Azim.
Can you please read translation?
Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the Quran the Great.
Ameen. Jazakumullah. Jazakumullah to all students for coming and attending this class and participating patiently. Jazakumullah. Allah Hafiz.